Hello everybody, it is Scarlet Skill back at it again, here with the part 2 unboxing of our Wave 6 starter packs. Here we have the Haos Nillious one, Pyrus Nillious, and Aquos. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and open up the Haos Nillious one first, and I'll see you all in a second. And we're back. So in this pack we got a lot of new colors for existing new-ish Bakugan. We get like Phaedrus, Cubbo, and Neleus, all Wave 5 solos, but in different factions. They honestly look really cool in these colors, but we're going to go heading into them in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and go over all the cores. So first off, we got a plus 600 B power and minus 3 damage Helix. For a Flaming Fist, we get plus 6 damage. For a Green Fist, we get plus 100 B power and plus 3 damage to Haos and Ventus. Moving on, we have another Green Fist, which is plus 50 B power and plus 1 damage. We have a Helix, which is a trap, minus 300 B power and 1 damage. And then we got a Shield for plus 300 B power. Alright, now let's get into the Bakugan themselves. First off, we're going to start off with an Aurelus Cubbo, which is a very new. I don't think anybody has seen an Aurelus Cubbo yet. So Aurelus Cubbo is base 200 B power, 7 damage. And it also has the base effect of, you may re-roll this once each turn if you miss a roll with it, with a Shield and Helix. Honestly, very underwhelming-ish for an Aurelus Bakugan. It does have high damage, and it has a nice reroll ability, but it comes at the cost of low B power. It does have some pretty good cores, but hopefully in Evolution we'll be able to make this installment of Cubbo maybe a little bit better. Like I said, a lot of these Bakugan are pretty either overpowered or underwhelming in their base forms. Anyway, for Aurelus Cubbo, let's take a look at him. He looks really nice in that Aurelus gold and silver coloring. Got that nice black backpack. Now let's go ahead and fold him up. See what he looks like. I mean, any installment of Cubbo is like really cool to me. I just really like the silver and gold. It makes him look like an actual like bear. Alright, so that's Aurelus Cubbo. Moving on, we have Haos Nillious, which has 2 Green Fists, which obviously is also really good for Mono Green Fist when we get to its Victor effect, but it has base B power of 601 damage, but it has the Victor effect of, when you win, you may attach a Green Fist to this Bakugan. It's really good because you can combine that with something like Mega Punch or Holy Flame. So you pick up 1 core, you play Mega Punch, get 1 core, and then you play Holy Flame on top of that, and then you win, you get 3 cores, which is probably going to be, and then you get, if you're running plus 150, 2 damage Green Fists, you can get up to 7 damage just from the cores, which for 2 from each. Really excited for this Nillious. Really has a nice niche in mono Green Fist decks, but it's definitely kind of outclassed by Haos Pegatrix at the moment, but its ability is very unique, and I can see some play potential around it. Anyway, there goes Cubbo opening. We're going to go ahead and fold up Nillious, so we're going to go ahead and fold in the manual legs. This one here is a little bit tight. I don't know if it's going to be like a global issue. Anyway, fold in the wings, push down the head, tail flap up, hind legs in, and then front legs in, and there we go. So this is Haos Nillious, folded up. Definitely, I mean, all that like light neonish blue with that very little white makes him look really nice. Anyway, so moving on to the last Bakugan, we got another installment of Phaedrus. There's going to be a lot of Phaedruses this weekend. I think this is probably our last one for now. So we got base 300 B power and 5 damage for 1 Fire Fist and 1 Helix. And if you land on a Flaming Fist, you get plus 300 B power. So if you land on a 250 plus 3 green fist, that puts you at about 850, and then you're at 8 damage, which is pretty good. But it's not great, because considering you got things like Chaos Urtonium and Aurelus Hydronoid already, and you don't have mono Flaming Fist with this one, you all have to sacrifice one of your Flaming Fists for a Helix. But I do know that its Evo is leaked out. It is a very cheap cost. It is a 1-cost Evo. It doesn't really boost its stats as much because for 1 cost, but it might be a good way to like maybe get a nice good Evo out early on, like for a nice early game. So yeah, but Phaedrus is Phaedrus. I still love Phaedrus. Anyway, let's take a quick look around Aventus Phaedrus. And now, we actually have a Phaedrus Core and a Phaedrus Ultra for Aventus. Let's go ahead and fold her up and take a look around. Alright, and then let's look at the cards for this pack. And one thing you're gonna see that's a little interesting. But first off, we have Solar Powered for Aventus Phaedrus. This is something that's interesting because this is probably the first time we are getting a hero card in like any sort of Bakugan pack. We got Shargo Ronin for Haos Nobilius, and then we have Haos Curse for Aurelus Cubbo. Alright, so that was the Haos Nobilius starter set, or starter pack, excuse me. Next up, we're going to go into the Pyrus, focus please camera. We're going into the Pyrus Nillious one, and I'll be back with you in just a second. Alright, and we're back. Here's everything that comes with the Pyrus Nillious Ultra starter set. Let's get into the cores right away. First off, we got a Flaming Fist for -4 damage. We got a Magic Shield for plus 600 B power. A Helix for plus 500 B power and -1 damage. A Helix for -200 B power and plus 5 damage. A Green Fist for plus 2 damage. And then we have a Shield for plus 400 to Aquos and Darkus. Alright, let's get into the Bakugan. First off, we have Aquos Trino. Definitely a lot of Trinos in this wave as well. So, another one of your kind of average Green Fist Shield Bakugan. Base 305 B power. Like I said, there's really not much to say about this unless it gets to like a nice good Evo in Age of Aurelus. There's not really much to really talk about. But honestly, I do like Trino in this Aquos color. Let's go ahead and take a look around at him a little bit more. Really like the orange highlights on his horns and like the eyes. Just makes it like stand out. Then we're going to go ahead and fold him up. And then take a look around. Trino, fold it up. Alright. Moving on, we have Pyrus Nillious Ultra, one that I'm personally excited about. And with Pyrus Nillious Ultra, I have actually formulated a way that you can get a turn 1 knockout. But it's a literal Exodia, and you need to draw 5 specific cards in your hand. So the probability of you being able to pull off that 1-turn hit combo is very unlikely. And if they somehow have like a 0 or 1 cost stop card that can stop you, then you're kind of screwed. But I think it was just a fun little thing that I thought up of. It's mostly just because he has that effective double strike when he lands on a Helix. But anyway, he has a base 200 B power, 3 damage, double Helix, and when he lands on a Helix, plus 200 B power and plus double strike. Honestly, he's very good because that plus double strike you can hit for so hard early on, because you get like a plus 3 or a plus 5, that's 8, that's 16 damage. You might not be great on the B power side if you get up the damage cores, but if you can somehow manage to get a good hit early on, he's really good. I really want to make a Helix deck around him once the new set comes out, and even beforehand, I might even make a deck this weekend around Helix just for the fun of it. because he's just really good at being able to be aggressive early with that ability of being able to gain double strike on Helix. Anyway, moving on, here is Pyrus Nillious. Gonna take a look around him. Honestly, I'm surprised we got a Pyrus Nillious Ultra before we got the Aquos one, because we saw the Aquos one at the Toy Fair, but not a Pyrus one. So, honestly, that's a little bit surprising to me. And we're going to go ahead and fold them up. If you don't know how to fold them up, you fold in the two heads like so. Head goes down, then the feet fold up, go up. Behind there should be little notches. They go behind these notches on the neck here. One wing in. Let me fix that. The other leg goes up, wing goes in, tail goes all the way back, and folds up like that. So this is Pyrus Nillious balled up. Alright, and then moving on, we have a reprint, actually. Here we have an Aurelus Dragonoid, which is a Wave 1 reprint. You could get Aurelus Dragonoid Core in a Wave 1 solo, so it's a little bit unfortunate that they're having to put a Wave 1 Bakugan in Wave 1, like, 6 starter pack, but overall, I still think this pack is really worth it for the Pyrus Nillious. But he's also pretty decent, 406. He has a nice cheap Evo of 1 cost. I don't know the base stats off the top of my head. But he also has that Magic Shield and Flaming Fist, which are a nice combo of cores to really help him with his kind of average stats. But anyway, really not much to talk about here as well. So, going to take a look around Aurelus Dragonoid Core. Going to be a little bit quicker with it because he's not really much of a newer model. Many of you have probably already seen him. Going to fold him up. Going to take a quick look around. Alright, and then let's get into the cards. For Aurelus Dragonoid, we get Spontaneous Combustion. For Pyrus Nillious, we get Constrictor. And then for Aquos Trino, we get Mud Pit. Alright, so moving on to the last pack of this video, we're going to be unboxing the Aquos, focus please camera, wide. We have Aquos Web'em, so I'll be back with you in yet another second. Alright, we're back, and here we have the last pack of the video. Already gonna say, this is looking like it is very biased towards shields, honestly, because the only Flaming Fist is a +6 damage one, and then the rest are gonna be shields. So one shield we got is -300. Another is +400 to Aquos and Ventus. Then we move on to a +150. Then we have a -100 B power. And then we have a +300 B power. Moving on to the Bakugan. We got Pyrus Nillious. We get an actual character card this time, if some of you did not know. Pyrus Nillious came out in a diamond in wave, 4? Yes, 4. So, and then if you do know, diamond cores do not come with their character card, they come with the Evo, so it's kind of like an issue where it's like you have a diamond Nillious, but you don't really have a character card to use it with. But now you finally have a Nillious in some sort of form to use the character card with. But I'm going to say this, is that regardless of the +2, or the 2 shields, and base 206 damage, honestly, if you have a Pyrus Nillious Ultra, there's no reason you should be using the core over the Ultra, because the Ultra has an effect that gives you +400 off of a shield core, whereas this one has no effect, and they both have the same base stats, except the Ultra has the effect. So hopefully, Age of Aurelus will bring new evolutions for those two to help differentiate the core and the Ultra, so that we can have like better mono shield Pyrus options. But anyway, can be hopeful. But anyway, here is Pyrus Nillious. Gonna do a quick look around. And then we're gonna go ahead and fold him up. Shield in, arms in, legs, come on. Up, and then head in. And here is Pyrus Nillious, balled up. Alright, moving on. We're gonna go into Aquos Webum. One of my personal favorites, so Webum. I really like Webum. And then he also has 2 shields for 400 B power and 5 damage. Really good base stats, really good cores, makes him good for mono shield. So he has really good base stats. So I'm really hopeful that he'll get a good evolution. He's really average. I want to a little bit above average in his base form. Yeah, I'm just he has potential. That's all I'm gonna say. And being an Aquos Bakugan with another double shields, another good option. I mean, how many double shield Aquos Bakugan we have? We have Aquos Tritonium Core, Aquos Pegatrix, Aquos Mantanoid, and now we got Aquos Webum. Yeah, that is a lot of... Oh, and we have Aquos Hydorus Ultra. Yeah, so a bunch of double shield Aquos Bakugan. Just another good one to add into the never-ending pool, it seems like. Get it? Pool. Aquos. Anyway, take a look at Aquos Webum. Do a quick look around. He is a nice, beautiful blue Spoder. Spoder, if none of you get that meme. I'm old. Okay, so how you fold Webum up is one side of legs go in, like so, and you gotta make sure that these little notches are in their little indents on the legs behind them. You gotta hold these legs in place while you do it to the other side. And then, once you do that, you push this little mandible, mouth, whatever you want to call it in, and then you put, oh, come on. Then you push his or behind, whatever you want to call this, abdomen up, like so. And here is Aquos Webum balled up. Yeah, he looks really cool in that. A lot of Bakugan look really cool in these new colors. Or just the colors in general. So, moving on, we got the last Bakugan, which is a Darkish Trino. Yet again, another Trino. We have a base 300 B power, 4 damage, shield, and Flaming Fist. Overall, just a very average thing. Obviously, nothing too great from the cores to make it good for like a mono core. No base effect, average stats. That's all I can really say. Yeah. Anyway. I mean, like, a lot of these Bakugan are just probably going to be like, gotta wait until Age of Aurelus for a better Evo, or hope its Evo helps it. I'm sorry, but I'm just going to keep saying that. But anyway, taking a look around Darkish Trino here. We're going to go ahead and fold them up. Then we're going to take a quick look around. So that is Darkish Trino, and then let's get into the cards. First off, we got Sword Barrage for Pyrus Nillious. We got Aquos Splash for Aquos Webum. And then we have Second Strike for Darkish Trino. Alright, so that was part 2 of the MomoCon, or not MomoCon, I'm gonna say that so much. Anime Expo. Wave 6 starters packs unboxings, but I am going to be back with a part 3, and in part 3, I'm going to be unboxing the Diamond Serpentine Ultra, the Darkest Webum Ultra, who eluded us at MomoCon, but most importantly, the Diamond starter pack itself, Diamond Webum, so I'll be catching you all on the flip side.